At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747.
Tonight on News 46, What Are You Selling? A new show debuts on KPVM.
An update on the progress of the closed community center.
And an opportunity to make a child's Christmas wish come true. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, Pahrump. It's Wednesday, November 16th, 2011. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Since the closing of the Bob Ruud Community Center over 1 year ago because of heavy rain damage and mold, the Community Center Task Force has been hard at work deciding if the building at the corner of Highway 160 and Basin could be salvaged. The decision to have the roof, interior, and mold rectified has been a process. We spoke to one of the task force members, Butch Clendenan.
Well, the task force has been working hard in cooperation with the town staff to get the community center open as soon as possible. The town board just approved at the last meeting the monies to complete the remediation of the mold and the completion of the interior to bring it up to where we could open up the task force, and they're shooting for as soon as possible. We're hoping before Christmas. That's what we're shooting for. We're being optimistic in that, but we're hoping that it gets done as soon as possible.
There were some issues at your last meeting. What was that about?
Well, there including myself, there were some people that were upset at the meeting because it came forth on the town board agenda, and the numbers that we had been being quoted all along that were available through the insurance company were completely wrong. The information was wrong. Everything, all the information that was given to us was wrong, and so all the recommendations from the task force to the town board as far as the numbers and where they were coming from and everything else, those ended up being wrong. We had concerns at the beginning because we could get nothing in writing from the town staff and the town manager, which is always a concern to me. I'm sort of a stickler. I like to have numbers. I like to do things correct. When I report things to the town board, I like to report to the correct information. And it all came up in less than 24 hours when we got the agenda, saw what was going on. We tried to figure out where all these numbers come because they were completely different than what the task force had been given for the last, since we've been dealing with for the last almost 5 months, a little over 4 months. So there were many members of the task force concerned, including myself.
So right now it looks like we might be actually getting the insurance payment to get this started?
Well, there was we initially were told a quote of $43,000 and we could do anything what we wanted with it. Now we're being told it's around $23,000 and it's going to cover only the painting, the insulation, and the drywall on the inside, and not the remediation. You know, I personally have concerns about those issues. If they're paying for the inside, I think they should pay for the remediation also. That's my opinion. You know, I haven't read verbatim the insurance. I know that in the new 2012 11 insurance that we have hazardous waste rider or hazardous material rider, which in my opinion would include mold. Now in 2010 when we had this issue, I'm not sure if we had that rider or not. So these are concerns, if they're supposed to pay for it, I'd like them to. If they're not, then that's what it is. The main thing is to get the center open for the public as soon as possible.
A new show is debuting right here on KPVM. Here's the host, Doug Brindle, to explain why this show could help the local economy. Well, you may remember Doug Brindle from News 41 back in the day. He worked here before as one of our news reporters and anchors. We're going to speak to him about his new show right here on KPVM.
It's called What Are You Selling? It's going to air Thursday and Friday afternoons at 12:30. And it's going to focus on how to get the smaller businesses here in Pahrump on television to sell what they want or to announce what they want at a very, very low cost.
This is kind of basically like a classified ad almost.
Yes, it is. There's two formats for the show, and one of them is a classified ad. We put your classified ad up on screen. It stays up there for about 30 seconds. And in addition to the text that's on the ad on screen, you can also provide me with a lot of detailed information that I can read while your ad is up there for 30 seconds. So you really get an in-depth ad for 30 seconds.
This is really a great deal, especially in these hard economic times.
Absolutely. That's why Vern wanted to do it. When I came back to work here about a month ago, he said, I'm sure I have a place for you. I've got a couple of projects I want to do, and this was, I guess, number one on his plate.
There you go. Vern always does reach out to help the businesses in whatever way he can, especially in these times, so that they can get out there so that we can grow a stronger economy here locally.
Yeah, and I have to agree with him because, as we all know, these are tough times, and cash flow being what it is for most businesses, they maybe don't have enough to shell out for a full commercial. This, you don't have to pay for any production costs. It's $50 for a 2-minute appearance on the show and $25 for your classified ad. Your ad is on the show, and we're also going to have a print classified ad at kpvm.tv where people can have their ad also posted. So it's good exposure. You only have a 1-week obligation to it, and very cost effective, as I said.
How important is it in a rural area like Pahrump for businesses to advertise?
It's very important because everything here is so strewn out over such a large area, and a lot of people just don't know what's going on. Again, another thing that we like about this show is that the advertisers can get the word out there and let people know who they are. And there's a lot of people in Pahrump who just aren't familiar with what all's available out there. So we're going to bring a lot of the arts and crafts people to them and a lot of the smaller places. And it's not limited to just the small businesses. A larger business can also do this if they just have maybe a limited time promotion or something that they want to move this week. Give me a call, send me an email, and we'll get you on the show.
So you record it that week, and it airs the same week?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one key thing. We want to point out that it is taped, so don't be afraid to come up and get on the show for 2 minutes. It's taped. We tape on Tuesdays at 11 a.m., and it goes on air the following Thursday and Friday at 12:30.
How do they contact you?
They can get a hold of me by email, doug@kpvm.tv, and put their request in for either an appearance on the show or to put their classified ad in.
Well, giving a little soul may just be good for your soul.
Project Soul is a national, possibly international group that gets people's gently used shoes and passes them on to other people. So it's not recycling in the sense it's made into a new product. So that's why it's gently used. And what Project Soul does is allow other nonprofit groups to partner up with them, and then as they do a shoe collection, then they will pay the organization $2 per pair. So that's a simple fundraiser. A lot of people have old shoes, So then
we have bins around, don't we? Around town, around Pahrump.
That's correct. They're not only here at CCSC, but they also are at Secret Sisters and Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. So
And people can just drop off their shoes, gently used shoes in those, and it will help who? Who does it benefit?
Okay, the Down Syndrome Organization of Southern Nevada also includes Pahrump and all of Southern Nevada. So the services that they provide could be physical therapy, speech therapy, social programs, going to dances, some at their offices or building, and some out and about. So Cynthia's benefited. I know that the PDOP group here, they've got several young Down syndrome in there, and they benefit from the services as well. So we want to put the word out there. It's dsosn.org. You can look up the information and call them and see how they can benefit in particular.
And don't change that channel. We'll have more coming up right after this break. Stay.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, tomorrow is going to be such an exciting day for KPVM. We just told you about a show that's going to be debuting here tomorrow, but also J.Neil Shulman's movie Lady Magdalenes will also be airing here on KPVM tomorrow night. It was filmed and produced right here in Pahrump.
Lady Magdalenes was produced right here in Pahrump with a lot of local locations, including the KPVM studios. And we had your old anchor, Tom Slaughter, in the movie. We also have a couple of gags having to do with Vernon Van Winkle. And we filmed at the Desert View Medical Center. We filmed at the Nye County Courthouse, at the Nugget, both inside and outside the Nugget. And we went out to Front Sight. And Lady Magdalenes is a suspense comedy starring Nichelle Nichols, the original Star Trek's Lieutenant Uhura.
You actually filmed at Alice Eichner's house as well.
Yes, we filmed at Alice's, and tomorrow we're going to be having a screening party at Alice's house. She has her regular Thirsty Thursdays, and she's hosting a screening party for Lady Magdalenes, which is going to be on Thursday night, Channel 41 and 46.1, beginning at 7:30 with a 30-minute pre-show featuring a lot of the local actors right here from Pahrump.
Wonderful. This is going to be so great. So people need to tune in at what time again?
We're going to be running on 41 and 46.1 at 7:30 to 10 o'clock, the pre-show from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, the movie from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, with a repeat on 41.3 starting at 10 o'clock.
You have 12 locations to choose from for your convenience. The Rotarians have placed angel trees all around Pahrump.
Here at American First National Bank is one of these. It's an angel tree, something that the Rotary Club here has been doing for over 10 years to help some needy kids have a wonderful Christmas. We're going to speak to Julie, Kathy, and Lois.
It's our annual Pahrump Valley Giving Day for our Rotary Club. We have Lois, our current president, here, and Kathy and I. We're representing Rotary today. It's our annual kickoff of our adoption, and we have many locations. I believe there's 12 this year for the angel trees. So the angels are up for adoption and ready for you to make a dream come true for a child this year.
This is a wonderful thing that the Rotary does. How many years have we been doing this, Lois?
Over 10 years. This is Rotary's way of giving back to the community and the children that won't be able to have a Christmas.
This is so great. I know that Allstate has a location as well.
We do. We're in the Albertson Shopping Center, and please come by and make some kid's dream come true, because it means everything to them for Christmas.
What kind of items are we looking for?
Some of the children have asked for the simplest things as clothing items. Other ones would like a Barbie or a bike. There's different ages, so whatever kind of child, male or female or young or old that you would like, you'll be able to find a child that fits your needs and somebody you'd like to shop for. And we'd like to encourage people, come by and get your angel before Black Friday, so you can go out and get all the good buys and things for the toys and be able to save yourself some money on your shopping as well.
The kids actually fill out kind of what they would like on these actual pieces of paper that are on the trees, right?
Their wish list.
That's correct. It's their wish list, and they give you detailed items. It's exactly what they want. So you can pick your angel. The earlier you pick one, the more choice you get.
And how many kids do we have this year?
About 150.
So this is going to be fantastic. All these locations, of course, we'll be telling everybody what all the locations are. For more information, who can they contact?
They can call me, 775-513-0960 if you miss some of the locations, or if somebody would just like to donate and have us shop for them for a child, we can do that as well.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing to do, too.
Absolutely. It makes it life easier. If you don't have time, pick an angel, just give us the cash and we'll go out and shop for the kid. Absolutely.
One of the locations that we're standing in right now is
American First National Bank, formerly First International Bank, and we are here, ready to serve you. Do what you need to do.
If you would like to find out more about the angel tree, you can, of course, give Julie a call at 513-0960, or you can stop by many of the 12 locations, and I'm going to read them off for you right now. That's right here at American First National Bank, Nevada State Bank, Floyd's Ace Hardware, Roy Mankins Allstate, Brian Strain Farmers Insurance, Desert View Hospital, Big O Tire, Tomasino's Restaurant, Sayada Trudeau, and All Creatures Animal Hospital, Pahrump Family Dental, and of course Allstate Insurance with Kathy, who we're speaking to there. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
That program really is a great program. It's a lot of fun to volunteer to help with, too.
It's a wonderful program. The kids write down what they want, and they actually, usually get what they want.
I know, and we wrapped all these gifts last year, and it's so neat because they get to open up gifts that are all wrapped and pretty.
I know, we all went down there and volunteered, and it was fun.
Yeah.
You didn't want to leave. You were having so much fun.
I know. It's a really good event.
I love
Very
that.
good event.
Rotarians always do a great job.
They do.
Tomorrow is Nevada's Big Give. This is your chance to take part in the single biggest day of charitable giving in Nevada. It's tax deductible and supports the Pioneer Territories CASA and the children they serve. All you do is go to NevadaBigGive.org. That's NVBigGive.org, or give to the Pioneer Territories CASA for their chance to win $5,000.
And remember, if you miss any of that, you can always watch the news again on our website at kpvm.tv. And a fundraiser was held at Dream Chaser Ranch this past weekend.
Yeah, we're having a fundraiser here at the CCSC building for Dream Chaser Ranch. Diane Davis runs the horse rescue. Things are tough out there, and we did the spaghetti dinner for a fundraiser. She's asking for donations, for help, adoptions. She has horses ready to adopt. We have 2 of them back here now. Adoptions fees are extremely reasonable. She's always willing for waiting for donations of hay. She can use help out there at the ranch. She's will let people sponsor the horses, come out and pet them, ride them, take care of them. They can stay there on property, or like I said before, she's open to adoption. She actually has about 31 horses now. She was up to 39. It runs about $100 a day just to feed the horses, let alone all the effort to take care of them. So that's what the spaghetti dinner was for. I want to give her a number. It's 775-513-0945. It's Diane Davis, and anything that the people could help around here would be certainly appreciated.
And that fundraiser was actually held at the Concerned Citizens for a Safe Community building there on Emery Street to benefit Dream Chaser Ranch.
Very well. Well, we will have more with your weather and Zach Fuentes right after the break. Please keep it here.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by Humana.
Welcome back to News 46. Zach Fuentes here with your weather today. And we had mostly sunny skies, and our high was 66 degrees, not too bad. Our winds were coming out of the east-southeast at 5 miles per hour, and our gusts were at up to 13 miles, a little higher than they have been this week. Our pressure is at 30.13, and our UV index is still at 3, moderate. Our humidity was at 31%, and our sunrise was at 6:21 a.m. Today's record was 78 degrees back in 1977. Tonight looks like we're going to have some mostly clear skies, a low of 44, which isn't too cold, at least for me. I don't know about you guys at home. Winds are going to come out of the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour, and our gusts are only going to be at 5 miles per hour. Humidity is going to go up, though, at 45%, and our sunset is going to be at 4:35 p.m. Tonight's record was 24 degrees back in 1938. And tomorrow, it looks like we're going to have mostly sunny, 2 sunny skies. We'll see. A high of 68 degrees, and our low is going to be at 47 degrees. Our winds are going to come out of the south at 6 miles per hour, and our gusts are going to be at 8 miles per hour. The UV index is going to stay the same at 3, and our sunrise is going to be at 6:23 a.m. Our humidity at 27%. And for our 7-day forecast, Thursday looks like it's going to be pretty normal. Friday, though, we are going to have gusts at up to 42 miles per hour, which is a big difference than what we've had for most of the week. We've hardly had any wind at all. Saturday, we do have a 20% chance of rain. We'll see how that goes. Sunday, Monday is still going to remain cloudy. Tuesday, we're going to be sunny. Then Wednesday, we go back to the clouds. Our highs are going to be in the 60s, and then Saturday, Sunday, the weekend, we're going to be in the 50s a little bit. Saturday, our low is actually looking like it's going to be in the 20s at 29 degrees. Otherwise, we're mostly going to remain in the 30s. And today's worst weather was in London, but London, Kentucky, where they had rain. Deanna, Rana?
Well, thank you for that, Zach. You know, I have a question for you. The high is going to be 68 degrees.
Yes.
And, you know, Dr. Oz says that in order to sleep your best, you know, to get the most out of your sleep, 68 degrees is where you should set your thermostat.
Wow.
Do you sleep better when it's cold?
I actually do sleep better when it's cold. I like to be wrapped up in blankets and everything. Being hot and trying to sleep just isn't fun.
Yeah, I never
can't
thought
sleep like that.
You know,
at 68 degrees, I thought it'd be too cold. But
actually, I kind of like it around. I've been noticing that I've been setting it around 69 degrees. But I noticed that it's going to dip Saturday and Sunday, then come back up to actually really good temperatures.
Wow.
And we probably will see freezing there on
Fluctuates
Saturday.
quite a bit up and down. That's our Pahrump weather.
I know, and my vegetable garden was having an issue with that. I talked to the people,
vegetables don't like it.
No, University of Cooperative Extension was telling me that the weather this year really caused some havoc because your vegetables were waiting to your tomatoes were actually waiting, and then when they came out, then it froze again. So we all had frozen tomatoes. Everybody I see, even my mother last night, fried green tomatoes, everybody's going to be making those all over town.
Well, there you go, fried green tomatoes. Great. Well, thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Last Chance Steakhouse and Saloon is having a football barbecue tonight. Starting at 5 p.m., the barbecue is free to whomever shows up for the first game of the season. Dinner is served at 6:30 p.m. And if tonight is a success, they may be continuing that.
Wonderful. So this is the first game of the season. Is it really?
I guess so, unless this happens to be an old announcement, and I'm wondering if it is.
I hope not. Rosemary Clark Middle School will be holding their parent orientation.
Actually, this is an old announcement,
There
so
you
let's
go
go ahead and skip forward to the newer announcements. Here we are. And, yep, go back up. There we are.
And.
Okay. Artist Maria Russell, sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties sometimes do happen live. Artist Maria Russell will perform on November 26th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cup of Faith Christian Bookstore. That's at 2250 East Postal Road, Suite 7. The phone number is 888-361-9473.
And Family Care Health Agency, located in Las Vegas, is expanding and has just opened a branch right here in Pahrump. And they're currently hiring nurses. A $5,000 sign-on bonus and training is provided. You can contact Janice at 751-5152.
That is amazing.
That's amazing, and that's a wonderful opportunity too as well.
Yes.
So that's, if you want the number again, 751-5152.
So there must be just a really huge need for nurses in the Pahrump Valley.
Yeah, well, they say, that's what's happening with the baby boomers. That it's a much
the
needed
medical
profession.
field really seems to be doing well, and all the jobs that are available, like if you check Nevada Job Connect, they're medical positions.
Yeah.
So if you want to go into training into that area, it sounds like it may be a good thing to do, especially in this area.
Yeah,
from
wonderful.
What we can see.
And another business opening here in Pahrump. I'm so happy.
Yes, yes.
Well, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
From everyone up here on the Hill, we wish you a wonderful night, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night.
Good night, Pahrump.